Well, joining me in studio now, Lieutenant General Raj Kadyan, retired former Deputy Chief of Army Staff, as well as Lieutenant General Ravi Sani, former Deputy Chief of Army Staff. If I can begin with you, sir. When a leaked letter like this is out in the public domain, which talks about India's national security, effectively highlights weaknesses, what does it do in terms of not just morale for the army, but for India in the international fora? Already we have neighbors such as Pakistan kind of picking up on these, highlighting them in media reports. What are the ramifications really?
I think the greater damage is the kind of alarm it sends in our own public. As far as the effect on the morale of the army is concerned, not so much, because they already know the shortages. Right. There's nothing hidden. After all, if there is a tank gunner, he knows whether he has adequate ammunition or not. If there is an infantryman, he knows whether he has night fighting. So it's more the alarm that sent, which is bad enough. Pakistani media is like our media, they also hype it. But yes, coming to the leak is a very dangerous thing. A communication from the army chief to the prime minister should not be leaked. That's a very serious matter which needs to be investigated. Anybody who is at fault should be taken to task.
Do you find the timing of the leak significant, sir?
Well, that's a separate matter. I mean, that we can, there's so many other questions that can be raised. But the fact that the army chief has written to the prime minister, there is nothing wrong in it. He is responsible for the performance of the army in war. And he justified...
No, per se, of course, there is nothing wrong with the letter having been written. But the fact that it's out there in the public space does raise a lot of questions. Yeah, and I think those are the ones that need to be addressed. Now, if I can bring you in, Lieutenant General Sani, on this point.
I entirely agree with General Kadyan that the fact that a privileged communication from the chief has leaked out, I think that's a matter of great concern. And it must be investigated. And anybody who's sort of responsible for it must be taken to task. But this has got very, very grave consequences, because lot many privileged communications, lot many classified information are exchanged